Jesus, would you listen to this place? This is why I love coming back here. You can't fake that noise. You can't fake that energy. TDTW LBN, the maddest crowd in the country. Now, when they asked me to be guest GM tonight, they said, Kev, just keep things calm, keep things under control, keep things calm. I'm from County Cork. The only thing calm about Cork is the river, and that's usually full of fellas I've thrown out of bars. But apparently, not everyone's happy to see me. Oh no, I've been hearing the whinging from that bunch of snowflakes called Omerta. Yeah, I hear ya. They don't like me being back. They say I'm too rough, too unpredictable, too ICW. You're damn right I am. That's why they brought me here. 'Cause this show needs a bit of madness. And don't worry, lads, I've not forgotten about ye. Your boys are working tonight. Bloodlust's in a match. And the Shite Seeker GSP is too. Or, as we call him back home in Cork, Giant Shite Pile. But that's not the only problem I've got. Nah, there's another name that's been doing my head in. Wee Mark. Yeah, him and his so-called man of virtue. Always preach him, always talking about morals and honor. But behind the curtain, they're playing mind games. Mark's been whispering in Abominator's ear, telling him his Wildcat Empire family, Lachlan and KCJ, don't care about him, that they've forgotten him. Mark, I've seen a lot of snakes in this business, but you, lad, you're one of the slimiest. Now, speaking of the Wildcat Empire, I've known one of them longer than I've known most of my own family. We grew up together, same town in Cork, fought each other behind pubs, played on the same teams, got into the same trouble. He's not just a wrestler, he's a brother to me. So please make some noise and welcome back to TDTW, Lachlan.
God almighty, it's good to be back. But I didn't come back for the welcome. I came back to shut that little prick Wee Mark up, once and for all. For weeks, I'd been sitting at home, hearing him run his mouth, talking about me, talking about Abominator, talking about KCJ, trying to twist it, trying to make it sound like we don't care about him, like we've turned our backs. Mark, you don't know a thing about family. You wouldn't recognize loyalty if it bit you in the arse. And KCJ, she's my sister. She's tougher than most men in that locker room and twice as loyal. Abominator, that man's our brother. Wildcat Empire is a family. Blood, sweat, and scars. You're just a mouth with a microphone talking shite and hoping someone believes it. You've been poking at us for weeks, Mark. You've been begging for attention. Well, guess what? You've got it. You made this personal, and now I'm gonna make it painful. When that bell rings, I'm not coming to wrestle, I'm coming to fight. And I swear to God, by the time I'm done, you'll wish you kept my name out of your gob.
That's the foyer I was talking about. That's County Cork right there. Raw, proud, and ready to tear the house down. So, here's how it's going. Yelmans is sitting right there behind the commentary desk. Yeah, I see you hiding there, you big gobshite. And once he's finished doing his fancy introductions, we're starting this show properly. Lachlan versus Wee Mark, and that match is next. And Mark, wherever you're lurking backstage, I hope you're saying your prayers, lad. 'Cause Lachlan here's not looking for a win, he's looking for revenge.
They call me a gobshite for. Yeah!
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing Wildcat Empire from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 206 pounds. Lachlan!
I think he must be reading those Roddy Doyle books again. Welcome in. Aces and oh goodness. I'm just going to say aces. If there's a better way to say your name, let me know. Welcome into the stream. You are just in time for our first
Not that way for fixing, the other way.
bout of the evening. The returning Lachlan, the Celtic warrior himself, is back. Aces, fine. Thank you very much. This is LBN Mondays. This is the Halloween Havoc Go Home Show, and this is booked by community member Kevin O'Meister via his good friend Kevin Murphy. This is an it's. Could be. You're not the August 1 morning man, are you?
Representing Man of Virtue from Elysian Fields, weighing in at 210 pounds, the Twitch champion, Mark.
Well, also welcome in during Kevin Murphy's promo, Ahmed. I'm not sure if I said Ahmed already. Manda Joe. Hey yo, Debug Nasty Blaster, Dark. Hope you're all having a good Monday. I know I'll be having a great Monday once Chase McLaughlin kicks at least one field goal. Chris Sheamus, welcome in. Well, the Wildcat Empire showing a united front. It will be this Saturday, the Twitch Championship on the line. Abominator versus Mark. The Abominator looking better than ever at the moment. But this man will be standing in his way. This man has been playing some man games. What will happen? It has the potential to be match of the night. Yes, and it's like the poker hand. Yep. Is that the dead man's hand, did they call it? Some good old Ras in the books that perk me up. I hear everyone's new favourite James Davenport is going to cut some kind of video promo on VCW, as well as make some venison chili. Oh me meow! How do we get James Davenport here? He sounds like a signing that Pegasus would like. But as for right now, settle in, folks. Mark and Lachlan, two of the probably smallest members off the roster. Look at the lock-up. Lachlan, perhaps a career-defining display of legendary against Willers in that 2 out of 3 falls border brawl. If you are just joining us, this is LBN Mondays. One of our 2 weekly shows, one of our 2 brands here in the TDTW as we get a roll up from the Mark. Reversed by Lachlan, reversed by Mark. And this one's starting off on a united front from the Wildcat Empire. Omerta is in the house. Kevin O'Murphy says he has booked, and we're going to see Bloodlust in action in a little bit. Set to go one-on-one with the Midnight Reverend himself, Deacon Macaulay. Oh, look at that on the outside, perhaps. Looking for the H-bomb. My Google Sheets was working properly, I could tell you more about it, but I don't know if they're tied up to that AWS error. No, it's not. There it is. It's back again. It's been one of those days. Everything seems to not be working properly. Calls it the Celtic Hammer. I should know that by now. Well, I don't think one exists anymore. We're back to 2 brands. There could be a fire seal on Proven Grounds talent at some point. With the Superstar Shakeup coming up, will the Colonel be able to hold on to his top talent? The world does stop when AWS goes down, and makes more work for me, so forgive me if parts of this show is a little bit cobbled together today. I was that tired by 11 and a half hours of English Premier League and NFL yesterday that I just went to bed before I set any of this up, so I think we got it all right. But oh, look at that! Nothing but net from Lachlan there, and on his return, he is out muscling the Twitch champ. Showing Abominator how it's done, perhaps. Ahmed is the past, you mean the #1 contender for the LBN World Championship? Doesn't really sound like he's the past there, Mr. Onslaught. Oh, look out! Wee Mark in trouble here. Surprisingly, Wee Mark choosing to go it alone tonight. He has left the other men of virtue to prepare for their matches. We're going to see the Deacon Macaulay against Bloodlust. And Classy Brendan Dassey versus GSP into the pin. Oh my! That was a close one. Also tonight we will see Casey J in action. She's out to support her boys right here and right now. Which familiar foe has Gavin O'Meister booked her against tonight, you may ask. Oh, but look at that! DDT! Running DDT from Wee Mark. Wow. Up top, there's Lachlan. Lachlan showing no signs of that vicious match he took part in. Legendary. I think Omega probably is screwed tonight with Kevin O'Meister booking the card. Well, look out. Lachlan, large and in charge here. And is he looking for some kind of submission? No. He's going to slam the head of Wee Mark into the canvas. And I am surprised that Wee Mark not able to get a grip on this yet. Instead, he gets turned inside out by Lachlan. This could be a huge momentum style win as he hits the Kamigoye. Well, Lachlan said he was tired of being stuck in these endless feuds. He wants to get after some title action, and it will be his brother Abominator that does so this weekend. But right now, oh my, 2 count. Lachlan nearly defeating the Grand Slam champion Wee Mark. Wee Mark is badly scratched up on his face from this meeting with the return. And Lachlan, welcome in Zach. Yes, you've said that about 2 or 3 times. I think once was enough there, Blaster. I'm sure everybody in the chat's capable of reading. Oh, look out! Is he going back for once more? No, going to the high rep district. What's he looking for? Oh, rolled the dice there and it didn't pay off for him. Could that be a turning point in this match? Up and over goes Lachlan. How do I feel about that league shake-up today? It confused me. I couldn't make out what was happening. I didn't like it. I like the Tyrone Tracy for nothing deal. That one, I'm all in on that one. Up and over Lachlan once again. This one could be reaching its conclusion. Wee Mark, this could be the start of a bad night for Men of Virtue if Omerta and the one can ever get the ring out of nowhere.
It's good for you.
The mark out DDT. Abominator trying to get the crowd on side. But Wee Mark instead looking to finish this one. He calls this. What does he call that? I forgot for a second. The fallacy. Oh! I shall indeed hydrate with my mango loco. Does that hydrate you really though, Ahmed? I don't know if it does. It might make me feel worse. Lachlan. Staying in it. What a match this has been. What a way to kick things off. Tonight's card booked, as we said, exclusively by Kevin O'Meister. Or to be more specific, his good friend Kevin Murphy. The man that's large and in charge of ICW. So as a reminder, if you're just joining us, if you're not on the card tonight and you want to complain, don't complain to me, because I've had nothing to do with the booking. It's been all Kevin O'Meister. Send him your hit mail. Welcome in, Mason. Welcome in, the Rising Knight. Happy Monday to all. Lachlan for a huge win over the Twitch champion. Oh my. Close, Shaggy. I think there's nothing that he will give Jonathan Taylor for.
It's Ireland's biggest lingerie section, I understand.
I read that in a book somewhere. Second time! Lachlan for a huge win over Weemark. My goodness me!
Here is your winner, Lachlan!
And the Wildcat Empire have overtaken the ring. What a way to kick things off. Lachlan getting a little zesty there. But a reminder, this Saturday night it will be Abominator one-on-one with Weemark. Oh my goodness me, what a way to kick things off, folks. How's everybody doing? Everybody have a good weekend? My throat is finally starting to return to normal after whatever kind of flu or cold I've had for the last week, so that's all positive. I didn't get my groceries today because of the AWS outage, so you know, swings and roundabouts, eh? So yeah, let's get a prediction on. There you go. Amanda Jill, of course, got her Dolly t-shirt this week. She loves it, so don't forget you can use your points to get some free merch or to add merch to the store.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Frontier from Scotland. Weighing in at 251 pounds, Dundee John.
Well, one thing you can guarantee is that every time Kevin Murphy is booking an LBN Monday, these three gentlemen will be involved in some way. He loves the Frontier, and tonight Dundee John is set for action. We're looking for this match to go over 5 minutes, yay or nay?
My people of this country and we're under attack. They ban
And his opponent, representing Stars and Stripes from West Palm Beach, Florida, weighing in at 245 pounds, Perfect 10, Percy Price.
Well, this Saturday at Halloween Havoc, Brazzy, Jacob Baker set to go one-on-one. They've disagreed on some fundamental issues. But tonight it's his partner, his comrade. No, don't call him his comrade. Perfect Percival Pride in action against Dundee John. Will this match go over 5 minutes? That is the question. Get your votes in. It's very easy, terrible, HBW. You can get it right off. That's why I suggest you buy at least 10 for all your tops off needs. And if you wear it to the pub, any man will buy you a pint. Take that from me. Oh, wild. Flailing attempt at a clothesline from Dundee John there. Wow, the crux of the matter between Brazzy and Jacob Baker. Jacob trying to play off his defeat to Manny Panther at legendary. Brazzy came out told Jacob Baker that USA no longer number one. Unless it's perhaps related to childhood mortality or obesity. Or amount of chlorinated chicken, goddamn. Well, Jacob Baker did not take that too kindly to that. The man is a patriot. And due to that, we are set for a one-on-one match at Halloween Havoc. Right now, both men's friends in the ring. Dundee John and Perfect Percival Pride. Wow. Gavin and Meister, big Dundee John fan. Someone on the YouTube shorts wasn't very happy that Dundee John had a stunner the other week. Said that only Stone Cold Steve Austin's allowed to hit the stunner. So hopefully we'll get a stunner out of John tonight so that we can post that. Of course, his variant, the Scottish Stunner, and there we go, a bit of a stunner there. Taken down. Perfect Percival Pride as we march towards 3 minutes on the timeline. Well, coming up tonight, we've got a very special presentation from Babe Station Neil. He will be looking forward to my favourite match of the year. No, not Hot Bear Sex this time. Hey, get that goddamn baseball bat out of here. He will be looking forward, perhaps previewing my favourite match of the year. It is the Halloween Havoc Fancy Dress Battle Royale. Also tonight we'll be hearing from wee Mark, I'm told. That man is not happy after his defeat to Lachlan. He's got a few more words for the Abominator. You can do. If anyone does want to make any special Halloween adjustments to their pay-per-view gear, please let me know as soon as possible. Otherwise, I'll be snowed under all week. Oh, look at that! Big time, yeah, GSP's ready already. Oh! Take that, YouTube Sharks, as a Scottish Stunner! Dundee John, it's under 5 minutes! Can he pick up the win? He can! 4 minutes and 43 seconds. Take that! Perfect personal prize. Take that, YouTube Shark people. And we do not go over 5 minutes. Well, it's not been a good couple of months for Jacob Baker. How will things play out this Saturday night as Brazzy and Jacob Baker go one-on-one at Halloween Havoc? One man could be springboarded into the title picture. One man could be sent to the depth of despair, or worse, to the war zone. I want for booking 2 straight months at this rate. Oh, good lord. I don't know if we could take that. I don't know if you can take that. More in line. But this is the perfect time to do it, of course. It is right there, I believe. Anyone that wants to book a month or a pay-per-view cycle, you will be able to book LBN Mondays, the War Zone, and Main Event. Quick reminder, this week's Warzone booked by the head of Vulture Pro Wrestling. Be sure to check that out on Wednesday.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing Man of Virtue from the Vatican City, weighing in at 265 pounds, one half of the LBN Tag Team Champions, Hardcore Mick Hawley.
Well, let's do number of corners as your prediction for this one. As one half of the LBN Tag Team Champions makes their way to the ring. HBW wants the tag title day count. Today is day 331 that the Men of Virtue have held those tag titles for. Wow, the Deacon set to go one-on-one with the Bloodlust.
Sky, boy.
And his opponent, accompanied by the Lunatic Onslaught, representing Omega from wherever he wants, weighing in at 228 pounds, Blanchard!
Well, you may have remembered that this man debuted as the phenomenal Destorier. He He has since changed his name to Bloodlust, and that's how he wants to be known moving forward. I have been told by the man they say is the leader of Omerta, Mr. Onslaught, that the tag team configuration for the title match will be the two OGs, Onslaught and GSP, taking on the Deacon and classy Brendan Dassey. As I said, we're looking for 4 corners here. Guest leader and co-leader. Make it make sense. Well, a bit of chain wrestling for HBW to partake in. The inverted pyramid scheme, yes. Is this man at the very bottom? Oh, but look at that! Getting the better of a veteran opponent in the form of Deacon McCauley there. Some sort of tetrahedron, it could be. Well, some folks in the crowd still calling him the phenomenal Destorier. Wow. Strikes to the back of the Deacon. Look at that. Oh, this is the makings of a very bad night, perhaps, for the men of virtue. This is not the time that you want to start flagging. Remark already giving up a victory to the return, and Lachlan looking really good. Will he be in the title hunt soon? 2 corners, yes. You're right, top left and top right. Is that correct, Zach? Maybe if the Abominator wins the Twitch title, he'll give Lachlan a shot at it. Who knows? Well, the Deacon fighting back, and hey, get that chair out of there, that's illegal. This is a normal one-on-one match that we're trying to watch here. Welcome in, everybody. If you're just joining us, this is match 3 of the Cavito Meister booked LBN Mondays. Already tonight we saw the return of Lachlan as he defeated none other than Wee Mark. And then hashtag Brazzy's best bud Dundee Jan. But too much. Perfect personal pride, and look at this, a roll up. Doesn't get it. Off the ropes now. Back to that top left. Is there something up, you have to wonder, with the men of virtue here tonight? They don't seem as focused as normal. They don't seem as sharp. Perhaps because they've been isolated, but I may have spoken too soon there. From out of nowhere, a wicked whisper to Bloodlust. Oh, and that was nearly enough to do it. But he stays alive, but that's what happens. The Deacon can catch you at a moment's notice. Fight forever, the shout from these fans, and Deacon now in control. Well, Omerta announced as the challengers for this title is perhaps an afterthought by Maximilian Pegasus. He said he had to pick someone to face them, and well, they beat everybody else, so I think Omerta was the last team left. But, you know, surprisingly competitive so far. And we Mark distracted by the Wildcat Empire 2. Referee up to 3. Into the steps. Deacon Macaulay in big trouble here, folks. Up to 7. This match has to return to the ring. Deacon in trouble. He's got to get in. He's got to get in there quick. Oh, just about. My goodness, nearly counted out. Oh, look at this. Big slam. But the referee distracted. Bloodlust. Perhaps that was a mistake on his part. Oh, it clearly was. That was about a 10 count there. Not very smart by Bloodlust. That was his mistake. Stopping him from getting a huge victory. His first singles victory here on. They'll be able to Might and Manor now. Deacon in a bad way. My goodness. I don't believe it. Well, we are looking for the first to go to the top rope. Will it be Kissy J? Will it be the Druid? Or will it be neither? Now it's been a good start to the night for the Wildcat Empire. Lachlan returning after being cleared to wrestle. And my goodness, the man looks better than ever, knocking off wee Mark. And the bad times would only continue for the man of virtue, Deacon Macaulay. A very rare singles loss for him against the newcomer Bloodlust. It all means that this weekend's Halloween Havoc is looking more and more exciting, more and more stacked. We'll have more and more implications as we head towards the Superstar Shakeup in just under 5 weeks. Well, the Druid backing Kissy J up to start things off. I'm just waiting for the costume chick, Halloween Battle Royal. For no reason, of course. Well, Abe Station Neil is also waiting for the costume Battle Royal, and he will be previewing what he would like to see. He says he's drawn some pictures and he's going to share them with us a little bit later on in the stream. I've asked him to keep his drawings PG, to say the least, but we'll see. He showed me his pictures before, and you know, I don't know how you can call that making love, but you know, each to their own. That's still to come right now. We've got the Druid and Kissy J picking a win up. I'll start that one again. Picking a win up over the Druid a few weeks ago, or a first ever win over the Druid. And Kissy J was looking to be on top of the world on our way back towards that title picture. The title, of course, held by Manda Joe. But a loss a couple of weeks ago to Kaylee seems to have perhaps derailed that push. She's looking to get it back on track tonight with a follow-up victory over the Druid. No one yet has gone to the top rope. Well, I spoke too soon. There goes Kissy J. Well done to 91% of you. If I'm in the Battle Royal, I want to do a throwback to my first appearance in it. I don't think you're a woman, Chris. So I don't know if you... I would very much doubt if you've been in it, unless we're doing some kind of Santina Shameless. But there's a good chance that your good lady Joelle will be in it. So if you have, if you or she has any ideas, throw them my way. Oh, look at this headlock from Kissy J. And she heads back up top. Perhaps looking for that fist drop. Yes, she is! Right to the face of the Druid. That is how she won the title. The classic Big Pete. That will be interesting. Into the corner goes the Druid. What is she thinking here? Kicking her leg from out of her leg. Off the ropes goes the Druid. This match finally poised here tonight. Casey J looking to perhaps end it. Perhaps end it. Or perhaps not. We'll head back into the corner. Oh, look at that monkey flip. The lights have gone out in the arena. The Druid playing some mind games. And looking for the Druid bomb. The little Kissy J. Oh my, Kissy J. However, stays in it. Well, I can tell you that we're going to be hearing from the Lightseeker GSP directly after this match. He is not happy with the match that Kevin O'Meister's tried to book him in. And he may have taken a few liberties. Wow, Kissy J in control. Still yet to hit her finisher though. Instead, look at that! It's a destroyer. Perhaps a Cream Ridge destroyer. And very slowly drags the Druid central. Oh! She's looking for it here. Setting up that Olympic shuffle. Oh, she's going to try and make the Druid tap out. It's in deep. But the Druid stays alive. The WTO unable to get the job done there. Big back and forth into the pin. Druid trying to steal it now. And she nearly did, but oh, look at this. The other way for Kissy J. And Kissy J steals it.
Here is your winner, Wildcats, KC J.
Well, the good night for the Wildcat Empire continues. Kevin O'Meister must be very happy with how this card is coming along. Yeah. Some big upsets already tonight. Some great wrestling action. There's a lot of results I didn't expect to happen, but here we are. Well, as promised, the GSP not happy with the booking, and he's got something to say, so let's listen in, shall we?
Thank you, Kevin Murphy. Really. Thank you so much for booking me in a match tonight against classy Brendan Dassey. Wow. Inspiring, creative, groundbreaking. Did you really think I was going to step in the ring with that slack-jawed scarecrow tonight? No. 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 I have a better idea. Dassey, if you can pull a thought, just one tiny little thought, out of that soggy oatmeal you call a brain, drag it down your spine, and somehow manage to force it through your crooked teeth into an actual sentence. Why don't you do this? Pick any member of the TDTW roster to represent you tonight. Anyone. Your choice. And I will do the same. What's the twist, you ask? Oh, I'm so glad you're all finally starting to keep up. If my representative wins, I choose the stipulation for our match at Halloween Havoc. If yours wins, the men of virtue get to choose. Sound like a plan? Were it so easy.
The pearl is stitched in the scars. I'm strong enough, I found myself through the dark.
Wow. Sounds like the challenge has been thrown out to Classy Brandon Dassey. Who will they choose as their representatives? Well, okay. This would make sense. I guess Classy Brandon Dassey has chose himself.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing Man of Virtue from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, weighing in at 521 pounds, one half of the LBN Tag Team Champions, Classy Brandon Dassey.
Well, Dassey out here to stop the rot, perhaps. Dear Lord. This guy sends chills down my spine. Well, who's GSP gonna pick as his representative? He said anyone on the TDTW roster. Huh?
And his opponent.
Oh
from
my!
County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 230 pounds. The Wonder Willie.
Willie Drennan! From the Proven Grounds. Well, this man's had not very much to do lately, so he's obviously taken up an opportunity to take a wander all the way to LBN Monday. Long time no see indeed, DJ. Yeah, not long
Who the
off
fuck is that guy?
the injured list. He is set to go one-on-one with Classy Brandon Dassey, and well, if it is a Willie Drennan, that's 100%. He could match up to any man. It's been a lean year or so for Willie, but starting off with some pure graps. Oh, look at this. I don't know if you want to get down into the weeds and grapple with Willie Drennan. It's not always the best idea. Well, that's what Classy Brandon Dassey's trying to do. It's a man of virtue that are completely off their game tonight. Classy Brandon Dassey thrown even further off his game. He had prepared to face GSP. GSP pulling the rug at the last second, and look at this. Willie Drennan in control of this match. Oh, GSP throwing in a candlestick to perhaps help out his buddy. The referee says, get that crap out of here, buddy. No slouch at all. Back to Morici and wrestling. It seems that the mind games are being played on the men of virtue tonight instead of vice versa. Still to come tonight, we've got that massive main event repeat of the Halloween Havoc main event from last year. McNeil, CJ Murren, one-on-one. As well as that, can Amber Eden and Manda Joe get on the same page? I don't know. They'll be taking on... Oh, good Lord, look at that! They'll be taking on the team of Morrigan and Siobhan. Willie Drennan doing GSP proud so far in a very technical match. I never expected classy Brendan Dassey to try his hand at grappling. This has been a very odd night. The main event was with Shaq Omega. Why the hell would that be the main event? Nobody wants to see either of those guys. It's on main event, as in the YouTube exclusive show. We're not wasting good time on those two losers. Well. Also, you can read the posts that we put in WrestleBants where it says everything that'll be on the show. That normally seems to help. Into the pin. Classy Brendan Dassey. GSP removed that turnbuckle pad. And a counted against Willie Drennan. Willie Drennan in trouble now. Dominator from Dassey, but oh, this time it saves Willie Drennan. The referee distracted. And into the pin. Wow, Willie Drennan saved by GSP after being injured by GSP. Shut up, GSP, I'm not talking to you. I'm trying to call the match, that's my job. GSP not happy with me calling this down the line. And look at this on the comeback to the strength of Willie Drennan. A reminder, the winner of this match picks the stipulation. Oh, he's looking for the wet Willie to pick up the win. Oh my! Willie Drennan. What's he looking for here? Looking for a big pile driver. Oh no! Oh, what an effort this has been for Willie Drennan. Willie Drennan looking back to his best. I can't wait to see him when Proving Grounds returns. Could Pegasus be paying attention here and thinking about maybe drafting him to LBN Mondays? He does seem right at home here. And the boos ringing out as Classy Brendan Dassey gets back into rhythm. So looking for here. Oh! Stomp to the solar plexus. But coming up right after this, we've got Babe Station Neil's 1 minute preview as he previews what he'd like to see in that Battle Royale coming this weekend. Look out. Uh-oh. Willie Drennan in trouble! Planted by Dassey, and Dassey now Look at the Andes. Can GSP do anything on the outside? I think he's helpless. And I think Willie Drennan might be out here, folks. Oh my. What a good effort.
Here is your winner, Brendan Dassey.
But the rot has been stopped. And the Man of Virtue get a win back up. New leader of Man of Virtue, wow. We should make that suggestion. Put it in the Man of Virtue suggestion box. I'm not sure wee Mark will be too happy about it, but you can certainly try. A reminder, this Saturday night, whatever stipulation that the Deacon and Classy Brendan Dassey chooses will be the one that happens. But right now, shall we go and listen to the dulcet tones of our very own Babe Station? Neil, it's time for the 1 minute preview.
Ladies and gentlemen, more importantly, ladies, Halloween Havoc is coming in hot. The Halloween Battle Royal is right around the corner, but I don't care about eliminations. I don't care about momentum. I care about the important part of Halloween. Sexy costumes. Welcome to Babe Station, Neil's official Halloween Babe Rankings. Let's see who's bringing the heat and who's dressing like a nun from a tax commercial. Number 1, Nurse Nikki Vlad. Oh, mama. Temperature rising. Short skirt, stethoscope. I'm flatlining and I don't want CPR. Score, 10 out of 10, with fake illness. Number 2, Vampire Mitzvah. Tank, sharp fangs. Long coat. Red velvet corset. She can drain my life force any time. Score, 9 out of 10. Bite me, mommy. Number 3, Sexy Pumpkin Sister Abigail. How did she make a gourd look gorgeous? She's spooky, she's curvy, she's squashing my sanity. Score, 8.5 out of 10. I want to carve that. Number 4, Devil Big Red. She didn't need a costume. She is temptation. The horns are just a courtesy warning. Score, 12 out of 10, straight to hell and smiling. So there you have it. Will someone win the Halloween Battle Royal? Who cares? The real winner is me. And the real main event is the after party in my hotel room. Room 316. Bring your costume, or don't. I prefer, or don't. See you at Halloween Havoc, ladies. Sexy season has just begun.
My. What a guy. I find myself vigorously nodding along to everything Babe Station Neil just said. And I do enjoy his drawings.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing Cat Empire from Manchester, England, weighing in at 470 pounds. Our Abominator.
Oh dear Lord, HBW. All steak, no eggs. It is the Abominator. Could he finally capture that Twitch title? Bring some gold back to the Wildcat Empire this weekend. Wee Mark's been saying some things. All kinds of things, really. Definitely trying some mind games, but does some of them make a little bit of sense? I don't know. It is my job to be impartial. What a match we've got lined up for you right now. The #1 contender to the Twitch title, the big man, the Abominator, set to mix it up with the #1 contender to the LBN title.
And his opponent from Cairo, Egypt, weighing in at 260 pounds, Ahmed
Well, Onslaught and Omerta may call this man the past. I call him the future. Ahmed the Egyptian. Could he be the man to end McNeil's record-breaking 6th term as LBN World Champion? Normally, once McNeil gets that belt, he holds it for many, many months. This is a challenger, the likes of which he's never seen before. And we are looking for method of victory in the predictions. Ahmed, as you know, has that variant of the camel clutch that he used to put away GSP at Legendary. And Ahmed has the Blood Moon. I know there's a lot of mutual respect between these two men. Ahmed tells me he studies a lot of Abominator matches, trying to figure out how he's able to hit the Blood Moon twice in a row. He says it's a statistical anomaly. Let me lubricate my throat with some more liquid IV so that I may call this to the best of my ability. But look at that extra glossy hair of the Abominator. Is it any coincidence that not long after he got access once again to his horse conditioner, that his form has upticked once again? A lot of pure grabs here tonight. Into the pin. Which one of these men will have momentum on their side as they approach Halloween Havoc? We are 5 days out from the spookiest night on the TDTW calendar. I will never forget the events of last year's main event. When we saw the Men of Virtue make their return and cause chaos, cause destruction. It was the prelude to what has been happening for most of the past year. 331 days as tag champions. And before that, we Mark had that title, the LBN World title, for 182 days. They had an iron grasp over LBN. But have we saw signs tonight that that is starting to loosen slightly? We shall see come Saturday. And what stipulation will the Man of Virtue choose? Abominator into the pin there, but it gets a 0. These are two gentlemen with their stars on the rise. We do have to wonder, though. Ahmed has achieved greater success, the greatest success of his career since he left his faction. Is it true what Wee Mark says? Is Wildcat Empire holding the Abominator back? I guess we're going to find out on Saturday night. Into the corner. Who's the Abominator? What has Ahmed got planned here? I'm not familiar with this move. Is he looking for a DDT? He is! Tornado style DDT from the corner. The Abominator smartly rolling to the outside, but Ahmed right back on him. No give from this man. Back into the ring. It's all Ahmed at the minute. Oh, look at this. Look at that single leg Boston Crab. My, I'll drink to that. Ooh. But there is the strength of the big man. The Abominator now trying to impose his will on Ahmed. Ahmed trying to pick the big man up. May have been a mistake, and then the hard head of the Abominator smashing in to Ahmed. As he drops him face first in the turnbuckle, this match finely poised. We are looking for the method of victory in this one. We've got 78% on pinfall, 22% on submission. Which one will win out? The Abominator, well known for his strikes, for his kicks. That knee-based offense that he seems to enjoy using. Ahmed a lot more technical. Oh my, look at that! Just as I mentioned, the kicks, that's exactly what the Abominator tried. Look at this! Some kind of surfboard stretch. Locked in on Abominator, but then released. Oh! Big slam to the Abominator. And Ahmed is the man with the momentum as we head.
Here is your winner, Ahmed
the Halloween Havoc. Oh, look at that. Look at him showing off. Ahmed had his goose tower ready for the Blood Moon. We didn't even get to see a Blood Moon. He didn't even have to pull out his camel clutch. Look at that. He is styling and profiling right here. And he's styling and profiling all the way to the LBN World Championship this Saturday night, the main event of Halloween Havoc. Ahmed, the Egyptian one-on-one with Mac Neal. It is a match that I cannot call. But right now, someone has a message for the Abominator, and that man is none other than Wee Mark. So let's listen in as I hear it pertains to their match this Saturday night.
Abominator, you keep pushing me away. You keep rejecting my hand, my kindness, my gift of virtue. And in that time, you beat classy Brendan Dassey. You beat Deacon Macaulay, two loyal, obedient, pure men of virtue. You stood across from them and you crushed them without remorse. Do you feel proud? Do you feel satisfied? Tell me. Are you satisfied playing third wheel to the mediocre Irishman? Are you fulfilled being muscle for that all-bluster Cream Ridge native? Is that your destiny? Their attack dog? Their shadow? Their afterthought? Because look what just happened. Lachlan returns, and you disappear. The moment that little leprechaun stepped back into the picture, you were told to stand behind him. smile, and wait your turn like a good little pet. How'd that work out for him? How'd that work out for your friend? What you saw happened to Lachlan. That wasn't a warning. That was a prophecy. Because that is what I do. I show men the truth. And the truth is ugly. Join me, Abominator. Break free from the chains of oppression. Reject their false sense of friendship and belonging. Stand beside me, and the world will tremble at our feet. But you won't. Will you? No. They've already corrupted your mind, filled your head with fairy tales, told you that you are one of them, that you belong. You are too far gone to realize what you are. You are a monster. A glorious, powerful, uncontrollable monster. One who could reshape this world in his own image. One who could rule. One who could take everything he desires. But instead, you're content to play third fiddle to a bunch of misguided fools. A puppet on strings. A caged beast pretending to be tame. So you've left me. No choice. This Saturday, I'm going to bury that weak, obedient version of you. I'm going to drag that tamed little puppy into the ground and bury him forever. Because this Saturday night, it will be We Mark versus the Abominator for the Twitch Championship in a casket match. And when that lid slams shut, you will finally understand. I'm not trying to destroy you, Abominator. I'm trying to set you free. Saturday, the casket won't be your grave. It'll be your rebirth. And I will be your god.
Well, there you go. Confirmation that this Saturday night, the Abominator versus We Market will be in a casket match for the Twitch title. My goodness me. Well, here we go in the ring right now. Amber Eden, Manda Joe teaming up. Manda Joe tagging herself in. And she's going to be starting out against Morrigan. Oh my! Morrigan ready for Manda Joe there. Slammed into her with a spear. Well, Manda, undefeated since joining the LBN in the middle of August. She will defend her title against Amber Eden this Saturday night, but right now the two have been forced to team up by Kevin O'Meister. And now Amber Eden given her chance to get into the ring and see some action. They're going to win this one early. Coming up after this, we've got our main event of the evening, McNeil versus CJ Murray. I'm sure Ahmed will be looking on with much interest after his big win tonight. And also I heard someone's been skulking around outside as well. I've sent my good friend Clint Bobsky outside the arena to find out who it is and what they're looking to say. Obviously someone that doesn't have any credentials to hear on LBN Monday. Then into the corner, Morrigan. But we're going to see if Amber Eden and Manda Joe can work together here. That appears so. Up and over goes Morrigan. Manda Joe heading up top herself. What she's thinking. Calling for Morrigan to stand up. Surely it's too early for the Eclipse, but not too early for a Hurricane Rana. Siobhan needs to break up, and she one foot got Manda Joe, the other foot got the referee. The ref may be out in his back, but he still saw that tag and shouted it out. Thank you, referee. Off the ropes was Manda Joe, or it was Amber Eden, I apologize. And slammed to the ground by Morrigan. A reminder, this week the awards are going to be booked by the GM of Vulture Pro Wrestling. I can't wait to see that. It's going to be a banger. All the top stars will be in action. And a reminder, if you haven't seen yourself here tonight, don't blame me, I didn't book it, it was Kevin O'Meister. Up and over goes Amber Eden. As Morrigan and Siobhan turn the tides. Oh, look at Manda Joe. Left hook takes her to the ground. Oh my. Slammed into the steel steps. Up top goes Siobhan. I do believe that'll bring the country's looking for it. DDT onto the steel steps. Thankfully, Amber Eden able to duck out of the way. The ref already up to 5. Could there be a count out here? No, Amber Eden back in. But Eden, look at this. Starting to stack up a bit of confidence. Siobhan here. But Amber Eden prevents the tag being made. Instead, she finds herself in the bottom corner. Couple of signs there for ICW. Don't forget to check that out. Wednesdays and Fridays. Oh, look at that. Amber Eden very quickly trying to roll up Siobhan, but unable to do so. Instead of tilt-the-world backbreaker. Amber Eden looking real good here tonight, you gotta say. Oh my! Right to the back. And a big Samoan drop.
That's a good tag.
As long as it needs to be, RJ. Although not too long, obviously. Well, into the pin is Manda Joe, but a kick out at 1 from Siobhan. Manda probably the freshest in here. Got a lot of time on that apron. Oh, but she could get rolled up. No. It's been a very odd LBN Monday in terms of some results. But none would be odder than Manda Joe being defeated. Oh, look at this. What's she looking for here? Big German suplex. Impressive stuff from Siobhan. Sends her into the corner. Look at the tag. Morrigan back in. That's exactly what happens. Into the pin. Kicks out at 1. And a hot tag made. Amber Eden now, the legal member of this team, So far they have worked together pretty well, you have to say. Oh, duck the kick. Amber Eden back into the corner. Oh! Was that on purpose? Did Amber Eden just hit Manda Joe on purpose there? Manda Joe not looking too happy. Making her way into the ring. Oh! Clotheslines! Amber Eden! It's all broken down here. Oh no! Not looking good for this team. It is all falling apart. And Amber Eden able to kick out at one. Manda Joe returns to the corner. Oh, wow! Amber Eden in big trouble. Send her up for the ripcord flatliner. Oh, but Manda Joe saves the day for her tag partner. And this match continues. Well, this odd couple pairing somehow still in it. Amber Eden getting out of there. Taking a minute's breath. What's Siobhan looking for here? Amber Eden on the end of a big drop kick there. But she could be in big trouble. Maybe not. Oh my. Amber Eden needs to make a tag. But she needs to make it pretty quickly. Up the Bratz rope. Goes Siobhan with a Bratz rope. Hurricane Rana. Into the pin. Manda Joe can't make the save. But Amber Eden digging deep. And gets the tag before Siobhan can stop it. Manda Joe now in. Oh, rolls up. Siobhan trying to steal it. Well, Amber Eden, no! Out for the count, but cornholing from the champ. She's looking for a submission here. Oh, but Morrigan makes the save and then follows it up with a drop kick. Manda Joe shaking that off though. Looking to put the finishing touches to a victory, but Siobhan gets out of the way. This match has surprisingly turned into a banger here. My throat can hardly take it. More water. Thankfully, Clan Fandango, I'm sure, will return to Swansea to help me out in the war zone. As Siobhan tags out to Morrigan. Oh my. This match finally poised. Anyone's to win it. Can someone knock off the champion? You have to think if either of these women get a pin on Manda Joe, they'll be the odds-on favourite to get a title shot, whoever the champion is, come the Superstar Shake-Up. And you know, Pegasus will want Manda Joe to remain champion so that he can protect his investment. If she's not champion, she's free game for Danny Mean to perhaps draft her to the Warzone. Tag me at the Amber Eden, tag me at the Siobhan. Who is going to win this match? Oh, down goes Siobhan. Amber Eden. A jumping unprettier. But Morrigan was there. She calls that the bank breaker, I think.
Tag is good.
Tag made. Double clothesline. And Siobhan rolls out of here. This match will continue. She heads to the old proving ground 45-minute tag matches. Is count out the most viable way to win this match, I wonder? That could be. What's Siobhan thinking here? Trying to send her in. It doesn't happen. Oh my goodness me! Amanda Joe nearly picking up her first defeat there by count out, but able to get back in the ring. And look at that complete shot! The downward spiral from Siobhan, but the save made from Amber Eden. I wonder how smart a move that was from Amber Eden. Maybe it would be better to let Amanda Joe lose momentum. But instead, this match will continue, and there it is! Dysphoria, I believe she calls that. And the ref gets taken out by Siobhan. This match may never end, folks. Coffin drop to Morrigan, the referee still out of it. Tag made to Amber Eden. Referee still down. Yeah, I'll listen to that after the stream, RJ. Off the top rope, the referee still down. Amber Eden looking to end it, but it's blocked by Morrigan. And this match will never ever end, it seems. What is Morrigan thinking here? She's looking to win it herself. Poison Rana. She calls that the widow's bite. And this time, Amanda Joe saves her partner, but she's sent to the outside. Could this be the opening for Morrigan? Or far more likely, will we just continue looping this match forever and ever? Into the corner. Morrigan flies out of it. She's going to make a tag and reset the interference. Elbow to the back of the head, and oh, she's just going to roll out. Will any of these ladies even make it to Halloween Havoc? Will this match end before Saturday? I don't know. Siobhan waving goodbye to Amber Eden, perhaps. Amber Eden beginning to stir. The ref up to 9, and at 9, Amber Eden makes it back in. Big Hurricane Rana from Siobhan. These two ladies put in quite a performance. Get out of the way, ref. She's looking to finish things now. She calls this Slam Gafoil. Big time DDT. Manda Joe can't make the save. But we continue. Tag made to Morrigan. Well, perhaps it is as God intended. Perhaps it is as Kavanaugh Meister intended. We haven't heard too much from him tonight. Surprisingly. Oh my, big backbreaker, Amber Eden. You know, she's taken a lot of punishment in there, but she's not giving up. Goodness knows when she'll ever get another shot at this LBN women's title if she doesn't take this one. But she's in a lot of trouble. This could be the end now. No, she'll just reverse it. And we shall keep going, folks. There is no end to this match. This has been a very 2K stream tonight, I've got to say. Flying to the outside. Mamma mia, indeed. Well, we're up at 7. The ref's had enough of this match. He's trying to end it. Morrigan trying to end it by not being able to run in, and it ends as a draw. GG's, great booking, folks. The greatest of all time. And a very, very 2K match. If ever there was a 2K match, it was that. Morrigan not being able to throw someone into the ring. A very simple thing to code, you would think. And, yeah, a draw. After all that, what a waste.
Carmetta! Catch you around, baby. It's Mr. Mason Berry. A 40-time god of the World Champ Division of a different damn company. And he holds, or I hold. Oh, this is gonna be good. Mwah. I'm happy.
Oh, no. There will be none of that shoit tonight. How does that gobshoit keep getting on the telly? I thought he was fired.
Well, Kevin Murphy's in charge, so I've been told to get on with things. Well, we're finally here, the main event.
It's scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Mount Olympus, weighing in at 247 pounds, the LBN in, World Champion, Madman McNeil.
Well, we're looking for the winner of this one, McNeil versus CJ Murren. Get your points in now. This is a fine opportunity. It's Haas time.
From Jerusalem, weighing in at 271 pounds, CJ.
Get me McNeil.
Yes, indeed, a reminder for everyone. That you can change your character for the low price of 15,000 channel points. Please note you can only change your character once every 6 months. Well, here we go. All intents and purposes, it looked like McNeil was going to win the match at Halloween Havoc last year before the lights went out and the Men of Virtue made their return. So it's non-title action tonight, but CJ Murren one-on-one with McNeil. How will it go? Randy Walker does not like Mason Barry's squeaky voice. Into the pin. And neither does GSP. Our hands would be wonderful, my goodness. Everyone's agreeing, everyone's being friendly in the chat. All it took was Mason Barry. Well, you can see Mason Barry exclusively on the WEW. Anything more United? What about Manchester United as they defeated Liverpool 2-1 yesterday? Up yours, Swan Boy. Into the pin. Oh, look at that. Shades of his daddy. Down goes CJ Murren. I haven't changed Kissy J at all since she's been. That's true. Oof. Those fists of fury from McNeil and now biting at the fingers of CJ Murren. Trying to damage his grip so he can't get him up for that. Wait a minute! Ahmed! We saw him defeat the Abominator earlier. Oh my! And that golden gauntlet of his has just taken out McNeil. But McNeil laying back into him. The bionic elbows. And the Donamata kiss. Oh my goodness me! Referee time. Oh wow! Well, what an ending to the stream that would have been. You and me both, Manchester. Now, if you come for the king, you best be prepared, Ahmed. McNeil was ready for that attack. Into the pin a second time. Well, we know CJ Murren doesn't stay down. McNeil looking to make use of the no DQ nature of this match. Oh, look at that! Big spinning slam from CJ Murray. McNeil starting to feel it now though. That man's pumped up, but he can't wait for Saturday, I can tell. After this match, we'll run over a couple of big Haas fans in the crowd. We'll run over our results from tonight. We'll look forward to Halloween Havoc, and then we'll get you over to VCW. Back in the ring comes McNeil. Off the ropes. Ooh. CJ may have been looking to get him up for that big time tilt-a-whirl slam of his. Instead, oh! Just threw that baseball bat into the face of McNeil. McNeil didn't even flinch. But there it is! Tilt-a-whirl slam to the champion. And now CJ's looking for a little hardware. Oh my! McNeil having none of it. Still trying to protect from that jackknife powerbomb, perhaps. But down the other side goes CJ. And he's going to try it. Looking for that jackknife. But McNeil alive to the danger. And there it is, a second time! The Dynamite kiss to CJ Murray right on. A kendo stick. Dear Lord. We are approaching the 2-hour mark. And McNeil starts rocking and rolling here. And there it is, the bionic elbows slamming in to CJ Murray, and McNeil's feeling it now. And for a third time, my goodness me! The utter dominance of this man. Wow. The ref throws this one up.
Get me McNeil.
Oh, good luck, Ahmed. You're going to need it, buddy. Huge win here for McNeil, despite the interference from Ahmed. Well done to everyone that got the points for that one. An instant classic, and I'd have to agree, folks. Well, let's very quickly run through what we saw here tonight on a bumper edition of LBN Monday, booked by Kevin O'Meister. Lachlan made his long-awaited return, and boy howdy did he do well. Picked up a huge win against Wee Mark. Dundee John and the Frontier. And too much for Perfect Percival Pride. Jacob Baker helpless on the outside. What about this for a shock? Bloodlust able to defeat Deacon Macaulay one-on-one. A little bit of help on the outside from Onslaught, but that is a huge victory and huge momentum. KCJ once again had too much for the Druid, picking up a second win in as many matches against her. Brendan Dassey was able to turn things round for the Man of Virtue. Willie Drennan, what a performance from him on his return to fitness. Can't wait to see more of him on Proven Grounds. Ahmed, too much for the Abominator, as the Wildcat Empire's good night stopped in its tracks. An absolute epic between Manda Joe and Amber Eden. Well, with Manda Joe, Amber Eden against Morgan and Siobhan was thrown out for a draw thanks to her 2K voting. And then the good side of 2K, McNeil versus CJ Murren. What a match! McNeil showing that he is no slouch and he is ready for the challenge of Ahmed. Well, let's take a very quick look ahead to this Saturday. The LBN World Championship will be defended as Ahmed the Egyptian goes one-on-one with McNeil. The Abominator faces Wee Mark in a casket match. That one could be wild. The LBN Tag Team Championship is on the line as Omerta have the chance to pry it from those cold dead fingers of Man of Virtue. Manda Joe goes one-on-one with Amber Eden with her LBN Women's Championship on the line. That one could be another banger. And then one more match from the LBN side. It's going to be hashtag Brazzy versus Jacob Baker. But we'll be back here on Wednesday. Thank you once again to Kevin the Meister who booked this and his ICW stuff. That will prelude us on Wednesday, I do believe. In the meantime, we're going to send you over to VCW and Thrizzy right now. And I'm going to go watch the Bucks and the Lions. Have a very good night, folks. And we'll see you this Wednesday for the War Zone. Thank you much. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Already know, hard line, yard line, the prime time show. Buccaneers and the Lions, toe to toe. Oh, for sure.
Again.